As we've been hearing, funding for more counselors is an issue at the forefront of discussions about how to improve K-12 schools in Arizona. For insight on the role counselors can play in a student's development, we turn to Leah Falco, a professor of counselor education at the University of Arizona.
School counselors are really an integral part of public education. They're certified educators with a background in mental health. All school counselors have to have a master's degree in the state of Arizona to become certified. So they really are well positioned in the school to be able to provide comprehensive, preventive, and responsive support services for students in three closely interconnected domains. So we talk about the academic domain, the career development domain, and also their social emotional development. So throughout their K-12 schooling, school counselors are able to provide a lot of assistance to students in those three areas.
One study that I read put Arizona toward the bottom, and is this correct? 800 students for one counselor. In some cases, there may not even be a counselor on a campus.
Correct. Unfortunately, in the state of Arizona, the most recent stats for the counselor to student ratio is now 1 to 900, and Arizona is the worst in the nation now regarding that ratio. So school counselors are really in the best position to respond to those basic needs, to be able to identify when students may be experiencing adversity and to respond accordingly.
Are there any data points that show here's a result of not having a counselor on campus and this has been the effect?
The research isn't clear that there's a direct relationship necessarily between having a school counselor and, say, reduced violence at school, which is becoming an increasing concern. However, the reverse is been borne out in the research. So if there isn't a school counselor at a school, then schools may be at greater risk for experiencing social distress among the students, increased levels of aggression, bullying, a reduced school climate, and things like that, outcomes like that.
Now, you work here at the University of Arizona. Part of it is teaching students to become counselors.
Right.
How do we fix this?
Well, one major point of education is advocacy, and we in the profession advocate for our profession and to make sure that those in the community first know what school counselors do, and that's number one, to make sure that everyone understands how important school counselors are. And then from there, we can advocate for having more school counselors present in the school. So when we think about the comprehensive programming that I mentioned earlier, that addresses both prevention and responsive services. So prevention in the form of skills development, education, mindfulness, those kinds of things, but also responsive to emergent needs of students. So when there are crises that occur, school counselors are the ones who do that. So if a school doesn't have a counselor, or if it has too few counselors, they simply can't do the work that they're trained to do.
Sounds like a very real part of the education platform.
I would agree wholeheartedly.
Okay. All right, Leah, thank you.
Thank you.